Welcome to the Dungeon Brew Coffee Tavern, where every cup tells a story, and every story starts with a sip. Join us on a journey of adventure, camaraderie, and of course, the finest brews, served hot and steeped in mystery. From dragons to ancient legends, we're brewing up more than just coffee. Today's tale begins on one of those days when the sun seems to pause in the sky, as though it, too, wants just a little more time to bask in something beautiful. The summer solstice is such a day, and here at Dungeon Brew Coffee Tavern, days like this bring more than just long shadows and iced coffee. But before we dive into today's adventure, a quick word from our sponsor.
Welcome, adventurers, to the Dungeon Brew Coffee Tavern, where every cup is a quest, and every sip, a story. Start your day with the boldness of rogues rolling thunder, Guatemalan beans aged in whiskey barrels, delivering a brew as daring as a rogue's escapade. For those with a sweet tooth, Bard's-inspired hazelnut offers a harmonious fusion of rich hazelnut and decadent chocolate, reminiscent of a bard's sweet serenade. Not a coffee connoisseur? Our artisan teas, like the delicate moonlit jasmine or the comforting cider harvest, promise a journey through flavors both exotic and familiar. Craving something enchanting? Dreamspell chai awaits, blending bold spices into a potion that stirs both body and soul. Join the Dungeon Brew crew and wear your passion proudly with our exclusive gear. Embark on your flavor adventure today at dungeonbrewcoffee.com. Dungeon Brew Coffee, brewing with initiative, rolling with life.
Now, grab your mug, settle in, and get ready for the next chapter in our brewing saga. Episode 25, Solstice Brew. It was Java who first found the book, tucked deep in the back of the infinite pantry. It had no title, no words. Just blank pages and a strange warmth in its spine. He thought it might make a good recipe journal. But this was no ordinary book. Because on certain days, the grimoire writes back.
Okay, I didn't write that. Unless I've started crafting recipes in my sleep again.
He stares down at the once blank page, now filled with golden, glowing ink. The handwriting is not his own, but it's nestled neatly among his scribbles.
Patches? Nyved? You guys might want to see this.
This is another glowing bean or self-heating spoon incident. I'm going back to bed.
No, seriously, look. The grimoire added something on its own.
Oh. New page? That's gotta be good. Wait, is that citrus I smell?
I smell it too, with a hint of spice and sunlight. That's not from the pantry.
Sun's not even high and y'all are already whispering over glowing paper. Is it cursed or celebratory?
It's the solstice. The Solstice Brew. The grimoire reveals it only once a year. A recipe born from light and joy, but fleeting. It vanishes at sunset unless completed in time.
Wait, are you telling me this thing's been magical this whole time? I thought it was just a fancy blank book from the pantry.
Even empty things can be filled with magic, Java. Especially when you believe in them.
Golden citrus mist, sun-dried spice bark, ether flame pollen. Oh, this is radiant. Bright, layered, just the right kind of zing. But those aren't in our pantry. Or our realm.
Because they grow only in the realm of endless daylight. And the path only opens on the solstice.
As if on cue, the light outside shifts. A golden shimmer ripples along the back wall, and a radiant portal, humming with warmth, appears.
Well, that's convenient.
That place is hot and bright, and I'm not built for desert sun. My fur frizzed the last time I visited a desert.
But if we make the brew, we get to taste it. Joy in a cup. Just once a year. Come on, you're not gonna let a little sunshine stop us, are you?
Do you know what this pollen does to flavor depth? I would brave a volcano for this.
If we leave now, we've got what? 12, maybe 13 hours of daylight?
You'll need to gather everything and return to brew it here, before sundown. Time flows differently there. Don't get caught chasing the light.
With mugs filled, bags packed, and sunscreen spells hastily scrawled, the 5 companions stand before the glowing arch. This isn't about profit or survival. This is about crafting something rare, something joyful.
Let's bring back a little sunshine in a cup.
They step into the portal. A soft hum, a rush of warm wind, and the scene fades to gold. The moment they pass through the veil, the air thickens, sweet and warm like golden syrup. Light pours from every direction, but there is no sun in the sky. Just an endless dome of shimmering daylight, stretching beyond the horizon. The ground beneath their boots is soft, like sun-dried moss, and the trees, well, if you could call them that, shimmer like crystal sunflowers, leaves flickering like flame but cool to the touch.
Oh no, not again. I can feel the frizz coming. Java, you owe me a week of brushing.
A horror. Nature. But bright.
It's beautiful. It smells like warm marmalade and toasted oats.
Time is already moving. Listen for the light, it sings where the ingredients grow.
There! That sound flavor's got a frequency if you know how to listen. Let's go!
And so, the quest begins, racing against the arc of an unmoving sun. Each step forward draws them deeper into the radiant realm, where shadows are short and time moves sideways. Their first target lies in a grove of golden bark trees, short and squat, their branches low and wide.
These must be the sun-dried spice trees. You feel that? The bark's warm, like it's been slow roasted.
It's practically shedding flakes. We just have to harvest it.
Except those glowing bee things buzzing around it look mildly aggressive.
Those aren't bees. They're sun stings. They guard heat flavor resources. I'll distract them. You get the bark.
Distract them how?
With dance. Obviously.
Nyved twirls through the air like a spicy hummingbird, wings flashing. The sun stings tilt toward him, mesmerized. With the path clear, Java and Patches begin scraping the flaky bark into a tin, the scent rich and peppery.
One down. Next is the citrus mist, right?
It only grows near the Welling Falls.
Then lead on, Mystic Navigator.
They move quickly now, dodging rays of heat that bend like ribbons. Time here doesn't pass, it drips, like honey. When they finally reach the falls, a mist rises into the air, cool and bright, catching the light in rainbow hues. Floating just above the spray are glowing orbs, pulsing like bubbles of sunshine.
That's gotta be it. Citrus mist pods.
You mean the ones floating over the cliff edge? Of course.
I'll climb down. I've got rope.
Don't. Touch the mist wrong, and it vanishes. You'll have one shot.
Let me. I'll coat my wings with chill balm and hover. I've trained for this. Well, I've thought about training for this.
With a deep breath, Nyved flits out across the cliff edge. His wings stir the pods gently as he cups his claws under each one, letting them drop softly into a flask slung at his side. 1, 2, 3 pods captured. Then the 4th flickers.
Nyved, pull up. The sunline's shifting.
The pod pops just before it reaches the bottle, releasing a bright zing in the air like freshly peeled lemon.
Missed one. Still, 3 is enough. It'll steep fine if we get the pollen.
Right. The fun part. The glowy pollen that floats around fire petals and makes your nose vibrate.
Sneeze wrong, and you get spicy sinuses. Let's do it.
They press on, deeper into a forest of translucent flame blossoms. The air shimmers with dancing golden specks. Ether flame pollen. Rare, finicky, and highly reactive to sound.
We talk, it scatters. Move slow. No noise.
No one speaks. Even Braticus holds his breath as they sweep pollen gently into velvet sachets. But then,
The light is thinning. Time's almost out.
Everyone ready? We've got what we need.
Let's brew before it slips away.
with ingredients in hand and the golden sky deepening into amber, the group dashes for the shimmered veil between realms. Behind them, the realm of endless daylight begins to hum louder, its portal pulsing, closing, and ready to vanish until the next solstice. They burst through the veil just as it seals behind them, the golden light winking out like the final ember of a fire. Back inside the tavern, the world feels cooler, cozier. But time is slipping, and so is their chance to capture joy in a mug.
We've got maybe 30 minutes. Nyved, you steep the mist pods. Braticus, you grind the bark. Patches, sachet that pollen like your life depends on it.
My fur is still buzzing. My life might depend on it.
Oof. This bark smells like cinnamon's bold cousin. I like it.
Pod steeping. The scent's blooming fast, like candied sunshine.
The page is fading. You must finish the brew before the last letter vanishes.
The tavern's backroom becomes a flurry of motion. Steam rises. Glass clinks. The air glows with fragrance. Sharp citrus, sun-warmed spice, and something else. Something deeper. A happiness not from sugar or heat, but from the unity of 5 unlikely companions moving in rhythm, creating something impossible, together.
Okay, pouring base blend. Steeped pods in. Stir counterclockwise, 3 times.
I've got the pollen sachet ready. Added last for that sun-kissed finish.
It's glowing.
It's humming.
It's ready.
The mug is passed from hand to hand. Each of them breathes in its scent, a blend of sunlight, laughter, memory. And then, together, they sip.
By the beard of my auntie's goat, that's smooth.
Tastes like the feeling right before a nap in a sunbeam.
No, it tastes like my first ever spice mix, when I actually made someone smile.
It tastes like home.
It tastes like hope.
The moment lingers, bright and delicate. Then, just as quickly as it came, the glow in the mug dims. The last ink on the grimoire page vanishes into nothing. The Solstice Brew is past. Until next year.
Worth every sunburned pop had.
Next time I'm wearing a sun hat. And charging a favor.
I'll toast to that, with another mug, if you ever figure out how to fake this recipe.
I'll try. But some flavors only happen once.
Some magic is meant to be rare. So we remember why we chase it.
The fire is low, the mugs are empty, and tonight's tale has come to an end. But the journey is far from over. Thank you for gathering with us at Dungeon Brew Coffee Tavern, where adventure brews with every sip. Join us next time as new challenges arise, mysteries deepen, and the magic of the tavern unfolds. If you enjoyed this taste of adventure, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell so you never miss a new episode. We'll save a seat for you at the tavern. See you soon.